Bruce sees all. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. More like chestnuts freezing in an open doorway. Be gone, snow.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Bruce Swartz. This is my channel, Bruce Sees All channel. I started this in 2016 and was lucky enough to have so many findings and of course to have a very active sky here. Even some phenomena happening inside of the house. If you're just arriving, if you want to support a creator and help him or her in his goal to grow his or her channel, please subscribe. So on a rare occasion, once every month or so, I will shoot in one of these videos showing what's going on in the sky, and of course only when it's very, very bad. And again, if you're just arriving to the channel, it'll be hard to look around and to find the videos that are the most interesting on this channel, even though there are quite a few interesting videos. I find them interesting. Some findings that are unexplainable. We know that these objects are not planes, so you're looking at an infrared camera filming real, they disappeared, unidentified aerial phenomena leaving the surface of the ground. The only other time I've ever seen that shown or heard of was on the Skinwalker Ranch. So for me, this is the beginning of a very interesting journey that I'm sure many of you will follow along with it. This footage, the best. I don't know which is better, this one or the UFOs leaving the inside of the moon. This is in our face, guys. This is our planet. These are lights lifting up off of the surface. And guess what? They're not just lifting up, they're disappearing. Let's back up the footage to see how low they were. And don't forget, I only saw them once they came up over the buildings. Houses. They're not buildings. Watch this. So we're getting pretty low now. And you know that these lights are not planes and there's more than one together. So we actually were able to witness, I was able to witness a UFO fleet or division 3 times, 3 different ones lifting up off of the surface. And I'll be talking a lot more about that incident. This was captured just a couple of weeks ago. This little part, 20 seconds, is NASA. And you can see objects that are propelling themselves that look like they're biological creatures. This is over the moon. There's a flash and you'll see one veer upwards near the circle, right? Watch them go up. Boom. Proof, proof, proof. This image should have changed the world. Let's take our time and understand this image, what I'm showing. The only object that has nothing to do with the moon is the giant magnifying glass that's showing you a tic-tac shaped object right in the middle of the lens. Over top of this lens is the complete surface, showing all the elevated structures, a massive towering wall with 90-degree angles built out of cement that you can clearly see, and a fake built, leaked cement round crater with a path at the end to be able to go downwards and upwards on top of this supposed crater. Massive wall right there. Proof. I proved it. That's the buildings and roadways and whatnot. What's this towering object with its shadow underneath? And just underneath it, many bases, a rectangle entrance right there, which is the exact base that NASA showed not long ago. Anyone that says that they can't see that, it's impossible. Look at the tic-tac object. Whatever the hell it is, it's not naturally formed. You can see all the lines reaching this area. So I'm showing you hundreds of structures. Top right. I hope you're staring at the top right section. 1, 2, 3. You see all the towers? And what's that wall? You can't tell me you can't see that massive wall that turns once, then turns twice. White objects parked on the top of those walls. What do you think that is? That's the surface. That's what's being hidden by NASA. Look at that tower there. No two ways about it, guys. At the end of Plato Crater, there's a long straight line, but at the end of that line, what nobody's seeing is there's smoke there. And around that smoke whether it be hiding an entrance or not, I'm showing clear visual proof of a UFO approaching over top of the area while I was looking at it. Imagine. So how many other UFOs are going to these areas without us seeing them? Unless I would have slowed it down, used a green filter and brought the exposure down, I probably would have had a very hard time seeing this. So you're looking at Plato Crater, and that line's coming from Plato Crater, and you can clearly see smoke coming out of that black line or appearing at the end of that black line. Somebody asked me today, how can you remain hidden showing these things? It's ridiculous. It's near impossible. Well, in the community on YouTube, the UFO community, what everyone calls, it's not people that are here necessarily to expose the truth. It's people that are here to be known, to make money, to become popular, and to be the ones that find things on the moon that others do not. It's become much of a competition. When I arrived, I sort of spoiled the fun a bit. If in this video I've showed you everything you've ever wanted to see on the moon as proof, let me know. Give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, come back again for another video. Plato Crater, there's a smoke, and somebody says he doesn't like to see my green filters. Well, no problem. Now you're looking at it, straight up raw footage on the moon, zoomed up. That's all it is. That's why it's like fizzy and hard to see. You know, look at the bottom, streaks appearing. It's because I'm pushing the limits to show you guys exactly what's up there on the moon. I exposed cities in this moon. I exposed UFOs, real cities. Have you ever been presented real cities like that? I've never even seen them that good in NASA images, right? We see NASA images. We don't even know if they're real images, and we don't know what the areas are. Well, Earth side of the moon, I'm showing you. This is Plato Crater, you know. So far, I think I batted a few right out of the park. I'm showing things that the Pentagon not only have never showed, but never even spoken about. Biological creatures on the moon. Are you kidding me? I've never heard any governmental association talk about that. Well, what are those lights appearing under the hazes? So I've proved the hazes are there like hundreds of thousands of times, I think. And just looking at it with you, what's that smoke appearing on the left? Oop, it's hiding what's on the surface, or those objects are what is causing the smoke. Hundreds of moments where I've seen objects on fire and combusting, what looks like combusting. But oops, what did we just see there? Oops. No, anyways. This is a biological object or debris or several UFOs together. Look, it looks like a jellyfish, and somebody said they saw the tail end on that. I mean, it's squirming across the atmosphere like it's a jellyfish. Look at that light appearing. Have you ever seen anything so incredible? I'm showing fires around these spaceships. Thank you, dear Lord, my God, for being able to see this and share it. As for the channel being dead and not making any revenue, I don't worry too much about that. I'm exposing what's on the moon, and exposing truth has a price, and that's zero. That's fine. So it's important to find different types of lights propelling themselves and doing different things with different characteristics on the surface of the moon. Over 300 times I've seen lights on the surface, and more captures will arrive. And it's important to get all these captures, because maybe one day the activity on the moon will cease, will stop, and we'll never know. No one will ever know that this was going on in that moon. So let's start the video. What's that? Oh, just look. We see a lot of gases in that atmosphere, eh? There's an object that's going to come apart, and some of these objects, whatever they are, look at the lights appearing around them under the smokes and hazes. I'm going to show you one that the pocket or whatever bag, it looks like a bag that busts in the atmosphere and some gas leaks out of it, or some type of reaction in the atmosphere on the moon. This is so top secret. Nobody's talking about it. They don't even take it off. The government's not even blocking this because no one's ever mentioned it. Think of it. I don't know what that object was, but it sure wasn't normal. or natural. Oh yes, beautiful lights going by in the atmosphere of the moon, and I'm following an object going towards the left, almost on fire. But look at the other objects going by underneath it. Hundreds, if not thousands, maybe upon hundreds of thousands of millions or even billions of people or beings or whoever's there on the moon. Lots of people, lots of beings, lots of activity. It's all proven. It's exclusively only here. So if you want to see more findings like this, and you can't find them anywhere else on any other channel, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Speak about my channel, please. And of course, only if you're interested in the research. Is this a war on the moon? Why are there flashes? Look at everything that's going on, guys. When I show this stuff, I show it once, and I don't talk about half of the details in it because there's too much to talk about. And some of the details, nobody is studying in any field about it. So whether these are ghosts, demons, or whatever you want to call them, I highly doubt they're demons. Demons don't put shit in the atmosphere, okay? Demons is... Hello, and we're back. Spaceships. Yeah, demons don't drive around in spaceships, guys. I'm sorry. It's harder to prove that demons exist, you think? No, it's harder to prove demons are on the moon and they have cities and, you know. What do you think of that? That's a real spaceship going down in the atmosphere, and I was able to show it to you. Looks like it has 4 legs, maybe even. Or there's something coming off of the ends. Maybe it'll land. Is it Elon Musk? I doubt it. I really doubt it. I'll tell you what. The object is definitely not small. That's a real spaceship in the atmosphere. Disappearing and appearing at the same time. There it is coming up. Shh, let's thrust now. We're going around the moon. Who the hell is there? Thousands of people up there. Beings, people, whoever, whatever they may be. I'm going to continue showing this. Please remember that I showed you a city also in this video, guys. Right. UFO pocket UFOs. Okay, this is some type of film or pocket with an object inside that's going to bust. Let's see that slowly. Have you ever, and let me know if you've ever seen it. There you go. It's busted. Watch what comes out of its ass or the end of it. Ah, ooh, isn't that mysterious? I'm trying to bring things and show things that people have never seen before on the moon, and it's happening. Okay, it's happening. So what do you think these objects can be? Would you have laughed at me if I called this a UFO? Look at the gases. This has never been spoken about, ever. Everyone, thanks for supporting this channel. Thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming